Hello, I have decided to start doing some videos in light of everything that is going on in the world at the moment concerning the coronavirus or COVID-19. So it's literally been the past couple of weeks where things have really started to affect day-to-day life in the UK, which is partly why I thought it'd be interesting to start making these videos and see how it actually progresses. So last night was one of the biggest announcements that Boris Johnson has made yet. He has officially closed pubs, restaurants, theatres, cinemas, those kinds of places are now shut by government order, as it were. Up until this point, he has discouraged people from going to these places and encouraged social distancing, but now he has officially said, no, they're closed, that's it. I believe a lot of restaurants are doing takeaway services, so it's still encouraging that social distancing. The schools are officially closed now. However, I work in a special needs school and it is not, oh, schools are closed, you get a holiday, which I think some people think it is. Teachers are working extremely hard to put together home learning packs, and especially with the internet these days, they're doing webcam lessons and having constant communication with the parents of the children. And another thing Boris Johnson said was that children of key workers still need to go to school. So everything's a bit confusing. It's changing on a daily basis. It's been an incredibly stressful week. Don't really know exactly what's going on, but schools will be open in some form to certain pupils. So that in itself is huge. I mean, schools closed, exams cancelled. It's crazy times. And the shops have been affected now for 2 to 3 weeks. I first noticed it majorly a week and a half ago. I had a delivery and literally half of it didn't come. Everything was out of stock. Up until that point, the shelves had started to look a little bit empty, but nothing crazy. Toilet rolls started flying off the shelves several weeks ago. That was the first thing to disappear. You'd think it'd be baked beans, but no, it's toilet rolls. But now it's really difficult. Like one night this week, Dan and I, my husband, we went around literally about 5 different shops, and we'd heard that hitting the smaller shops was more successful in general. So we went around smaller shops, 5 of them in an evening, literally trying to get the basics: milk, bread, cheese. We really wanted pasta, but I don't think that's gonna happen ever, for a long time anyway. And we literally had to go to like 5 different shops. We did manage, oh no, we didn't even manage to get proper bread. He managed to get a little baby tiger loaf and some tea cakes, but not actual loaves of bread. I think there's an element of being in a shop at the right time when they have literally just happened to put things out. So yeah, it's all very surreal. Every night we're sitting down on the sofa to watch the Prime Minister give his statement and answer questions about what's going on. It's very odd, it's unsettling. I am struggling a bit with it. It's nerve-wracking, and I like to have a plan. I like to know exactly what I'm doing, down to the tiniest detail, which causes me issues anyway. And right now I don't have a clue what's going on. So that has been quite difficult, but hopefully doing these videos will help give me some focus and something enjoyable to do. So yeah, I'm just gonna take you with me today. We are planning on going out in the car for a little bit, because whilst we're meant to be socially distancing and obviously pubs and everything are closed, there is no official lockdown yet. We can still be out and about. So we love going for drives. It's a nice day, it's sunny. So we figured we'd go on a drive because we won't be near anybody and we can enjoy being out and about and not in the apartment, just in case in the near future there is an official lockdown. Don't know if there will be, but there might be. Things are getting stricter. Who knows what's going to happen? So yeah. So we were, let's put my window up. We were literally just leaving and we received a message from our neighbour, a video, and basically there's a house out the back of ours. We have a car park in between the two like houses and our neighbour sent us a video of the children from the house kicking footballs deliberately over into the car park and back into the garden.
Did you hear that?
No.
He noticed, so we called them inside.
Oh really?
Yeah, well I get it, like they must be bored out of their bloody minds, but... no, school's got cancelled yesterday, that's not an excuse right now. Anyway, they were bouncing these balls into the car park deliberately and back across the fence into their garden, and it was hitting cars, and so Dan just went and showed the video to their parents. I didn't have to show the video.
Oh, did you not?
No, I just said, look mate, they're bouncing balls off the cars, and if he said, oh really, I'd have been like, yeah, someone recorded it. But he just totally understood, and I was like, great, don't need to say anymore. Okay, well, at least there was no drama then. Glad we've got video footage of that though, jeez. That's what happens when the weather gets good, I guess. So guys, we are in Portsmouth. We've actually done quite a lot of skating, but I'm new to it. Therefore we did not bring a camera because Dan needed to support me and I was in no way going to hold the camera. But I mean the sun's nearly gone now. But it really is beautiful here. It's my phone alarm going off. To get away from
everything.
Yeah. Jigsaw!
And see to come to the sea and see the sunset. It's just nice. Like you said, taking our minds off of it. And I feel like I've done quite well at skating as well.
You have.
Although there has been some scary moments going downhill, for instance. I'm not a fan of that.
That's fine.
But yeah, it's lovely.
But if my work was just downhill from my house, and then my house was downhill from work as well, that'd be great. Although impossible. I just skate to work.
Skate to work, yeah.
Save money on fuel and insurance.
Chilly, and it is actually getting dark.
little bit windswept. Everything is dark.
You can tell it's all very 90s, can't you?
That's a good arcade, that though. We spent ages in there, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Little ice cream cones up there. Even though everything's sort of shut down, there's still a lot of people out and about and a lot of cars. I think everyone's kind of had the same idea that we have, because a lot of the people we've seen on this drive have been out on bikes, and when we've driven past quite a few sort of forests and big open like parks like that you would take your dog to, and they were so busy, their car parks were rammed, and we saw so many people out and about and walking.
Does that help?
Yeah, it makes it. Yeah. So I think everyone there, I think people are trying to social distance, but I think everyone at the same time is trying to get out and about, because to be honest, I think people are anticipating that we might have an actual official lockdown where you can't leave your home.
Yeah, well, like we were saying earlier, it just seems like they're doing everything they can to not call it, just give everyone the opportunity to, you know, act right.
Yeah, and listen to the rules.
It sucks that there even has to be, but it's just times like this you can't ignore it. Whether they're actually big enough to be worse than it is, but
you can't take that risk.
Exactly, you're going to take that risk when you see people coughing up hair gel and shit.
You swore.
Yeah, well, put it for an adult audience.
Yeah, and especially people are like, oh, I'm fine, I haven't got it, so it's okay. I hear that so often, but firstly, you don't actually know if you've got it.
No.
And also, that's quite a selfish outlook to have, in my opinion. I'm fortunate enough to have both sets of grandparents, and obviously they're in the most vulnerable category. And for people to be careless at a time like this, I see that as being quite selfish. But I mean, my grandparents are self-isolating. They literally sent us, they're meant to be coming around for dinner next week, and they sent us a text saying that we needed to postpone because they're trying to self-isolate, which I'm really relieved about.